If you're over 65 and you've been told that the only way to build muscle is by eating more eggs, more meat, and more protein shakes, you might be missing something surprisingly powerful. What if I told you that some fruits, yes, fruits, can actually help your body rebuild muscle, support strength, and improve recovery in ways that sometimes work even better than eggs? Most people think fruit is just sugar, something sweet to enjoy once in a while. But certain fruits contain unique combinations of amino acids, antioxidants, minerals, and natural compounds that help your muscles repair faster, reduce inflammation, and keep your body strong as you age. And if you're over 65, that matters more than ever. Because after 60, the body begins to lose muscle faster every year. This process is known as sarcopenia, and it's one of the biggest reasons people start feeling weaker, slower, and more tired as they age. It's not just about appearance. Muscle loss can affect balance, mobility, independence, and even metabolism. The good news is that your body still has the ability to rebuild muscle even in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, but it needs the right nutrients to do it. And surprisingly, some fruits provide powerful support for that process. Today, we're going to talk about 5 high-protein fruits that can help build and protect muscle after 65. These fruits don't just provide protein, they deliver nutrients that improve muscle recovery, reduce inflammation, support hormones, and help your body actually use the protein you eat. And the 5th fruit on this list might surprise you the most because many people overlook it completely. Before we begin, it's important to understand something about aging and muscle. When we're younger, our bodies respond quickly to protein. Eat a couple eggs or a piece of chicken, and your muscles easily absorb the amino acids needed for repair and growth. But as we age, the body becomes less efficient at using protein. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. It simply means your muscles don't respond as strongly to protein as they used to. That's why many seniors eat enough protein but still lose muscle. This is where the right foods can make a huge difference. Certain fruits contain nutrients that help your body overcome that resistance. They improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and increase the body's ability to absorb and use protein. Think of them as helpers that unlock your body's muscle-building potential again. The first fruit might already be in your kitchen, but you may have never thought of it as a muscle-supporting food. Avocado is often treated like a vegetable, but technically it's a fruit, and it's one of the most powerful foods for maintaining strength after 65. Avocados contain more protein than most fruits, but the real magic is in their healthy fats and minerals. These fats help regulate hormones that influence muscle repair. They also help your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients that protect muscle tissue. Avocados are rich in potassium as well. Many people know bananas for potassium, but avocados actually contain even more. Potassium plays a major role in muscle contractions, nerve signals, and preventing muscle weakness. When potassium levels are low, muscles fatigue more easily and recovery slows down. For older adults, maintaining proper potassium intake can help prevent cramping, weakness, and loss of strength. Another important benefit of avocados is their anti-inflammatory compounds. Chronic inflammation increases with age and slowly breaks down muscle tissue. By reducing inflammation, foods like avocado create an environment where muscles can recover and rebuild more effectively. Now let's talk about a fruit that many people underestimate when it comes to strength and muscle health. Guava is one of the highest protein fruits in the world. A single cup of guava contains significantly more protein than most fruits, along with a massive amount of vitamin C. And vitamin C is extremely important for muscle repair. Most people think vitamin C is only about immunity, but it also helps the body produce collagen. Collagen is a key structural protein that supports muscles, tendons, and joints. As we age, collagen production decreases, which contributes to joint stiffness and muscle weakness. By providing vitamin C and amino acids together, guava helps the body rebuild connective tissues that keep muscles strong and functional. Guava also contains powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress. When muscles work, whether from walking, lifting groceries, or exercising, they produce tiny amounts of stress inside cells. Normally, the body repairs this easily, but with age, recovery becomes slower. Antioxidant-rich fruits like guava help the body repair that stress faster, which improves muscle recovery and endurance. The third fruit is one that athletes have quietly relied on for years, but many older adults overlook it. Dates are incredibly nutrient-dense and provide a small but meaningful amount of protein, along with natural sugars that fuel muscles. When muscles are active, they rely on glucose for energy. Natural sugars from whole foods like dates help replenish that energy without the harsh spikes caused by processed sweets. Dates also contain magnesium, which plays a major role in muscle relaxation and recovery. Magnesium supports hundreds of processes inside the body, including energy production and protein synthesis. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency becomes more common with age. When magnesium levels drop, muscles can feel weak, tight, or fatigued. Adding magnesium-rich fruits like dates into the diet can help restore that balance. They also provide fiber that supports gut health, and gut health is deeply connected to muscle health because the gut controls how well nutrients are absorbed. Now, here's something many people don't realize. If your digestion is weak, even high-protein foods like eggs or meat might not fully benefit your muscles. The body must first break down those proteins into amino acids and absorb them efficiently. Fruits with natural enzymes and fiber help support digestion, allowing your body to use protein more effectively. This leads us to the fourth fruit, which plays a unique role in muscle recovery. Jackfruit is one of the largest fruits in the world and contains a surprising amount of protein compared to most fruits. But what makes jackfruit truly special is its combination of plant compounds that support muscle metabolism. Jackfruit contains potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is critical for amino acid metabolism. In simple terms, it helps the body convert protein into usable building blocks for muscle tissue. Without enough B6, protein utilization becomes less efficient. Many people eat protein but lack the supporting nutrients that allow the body to process it correctly. Fruits like jackfruit provide those supporting nutrients naturally. This is why whole foods often work better than isolated supplements. Jackfruit also contains antioxidants that support heart health and circulation. Healthy blood flow ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach muscle tissues efficiently. Poor circulation can slow recovery and contribute to weakness. By supporting cardiovascular health, jackfruit indirectly supports muscle health as well. Now we come to the fifth fruit, and this one surprises almost everyone because it's rarely discussed in muscle-building conversations. Passion fruit is incredibly nutrient-dense and contains plant protein, fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants that support muscle repair. But the real secret of passion fruit lies in its ability to support metabolic health. After 65, metabolism slows down. When metabolism slows, the body becomes less efficient at repairing tissues and building muscle. Passion fruit contains compounds that help stabilize blood sugar and support metabolic balance. Stable blood sugar levels are extremely important for muscle preservation. Large spikes and crashes in blood sugar can increase inflammation and accelerate muscle breakdown. By helping regulate blood sugar naturally, passion fruit supports an environment where muscles can maintain their strength. Another important factor is sleep. Passion fruit contains compounds that may support relaxation and sleep quality. And sleep is when the body performs most of its muscle repair. Many seniors struggle with sleep, which quietly contributes to muscle loss over time. So when you combine all these benefits together, protein, antioxidants, minerals, digestion support, and metabolic balance, you start to see why certain fruits can play a powerful role in maintaining muscle after 65. Now, it's important to be clear. These fruits don't replace protein-rich foods like eggs, fish, or lean meats. Instead, they work alongside them. Think of them as powerful allies that help your body use protein more effectively. When combined with balanced nutrition and light strength activity like walking, resistance bands, or simple body weight exercises, these fruits can help support muscle maintenance and strength even later in life. Another advantage is that fruits are easy to eat and digest. Many older adults struggle with heavy meals or reduced appetite. Fruits provide nutrients in a lighter form that the body can absorb more easily. For example, starting the day with a smoothie that includes avocado, guava, and yogurt can provide protein, healthy fats, and vitamins that support muscle repair. Adding dates as a snack can restore energy and magnesium levels. Including passion fruit or jackfruit in meals adds antioxidants and metabolism-supporting compounds. The key idea here is variety. The body thrives when it receives a wide range of nutrients working together. No single food builds muscle alone, But when multiple nutrients combine, protein, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, healthy fats, they create the perfect environment for strength and recovery. And remember, muscle health isn't just about lifting weights. It's about maintaining independence, preventing falls, protecting metabolism, and preserving energy throughout the day. Strong muscles support healthy bones, stable joints, and even brain health. Many people assume that muscle loss after 65 is inevitable, but research continues to show that the body remains adaptable at every age. With the right nutrition and activity, muscles can stay strong far longer than most people expect. Simple choices, like adding these fruits into your routine, can quietly support that process. Over time, they help the body repair, rebuild, and maintain the muscle that keeps you active and independent. So if you're over 65, don't underestimate the power of what you put on your plate. Sometimes the foods that seem the simplest, like fruits, carry some of the most powerful benefits for long-term health and strength. As people move into their 60s and beyond, many begin to notice subtle but frustrating changes in their bodies. Muscles that once felt strong begin to feel softer, everyday tasks take a little more effort, and recovery after activity becomes slower. This isn't just about getting older, it's connected to a natural shift inside the body where the signals responsible for building and maintaining muscle begin to weaken. Scientists often describe this as a decline in muscle protein synthesis signaling. In simple terms, the body becomes less responsive to the signals that tell muscles to repair, rebuild, and grow stronger. But what many people don't realize is that certain natural compounds found in fruits can help reactivate some of these signals, gently encouraging the body to support muscle maintenance even in later years. Inside every muscle cell, there are tiny communication systems that constantly decide whether muscle tissue should be built, preserved, or broken down for energy. One of the most important pathways is known as the mTOR pathway. When this pathway is active, the body shifts toward muscle repair and growth. When it becomes less responsive, muscle loss begins to accelerate. With age, the sensitivity of this pathway naturally decreases, which is why many older adults can eat the same amount of protein they did when they were younger, yet still experience gradual muscle loss. But interestingly, certain plant compounds found in fruits appear to influence these signaling pathways, improving how the body responds to nutrients and physical activity. Many fruits contain polyphenols, flavonoids, carotenoids, and other bioactive compounds that interact with cellular signaling. These compounds do much more than provide vitamins. They help reduce oxidative stress, regulate inflammation, improve blood flow, and influence metabolic signals that control muscle repair. When these systems begin functioning more efficiently again, the body becomes more capable of responding to protein and physical movement, which can help preserve muscle strength. One of the most important roles these fruit compounds play is in reducing chronic inflammation. As people age, low-grade inflammation gradually increases throughout the body. This condition is sometimes referred to as inflammaging. It's not the kind of inflammation that causes obvious pain or swelling. Instead, it quietly interferes with cellular processes over time. Chronic inflammation can block the signaling pathways responsible for muscle growth and recovery. When inflammation remains elevated, the body shifts toward muscle breakdown instead of muscle repair. Fruits rich in antioxidants contain natural compounds that help calm this internal inflammation. These antioxidants neutralize unstable molecules known as free radicals, which accumulate during normal metabolism and increase with age. Free radicals can damage muscle cells and interfere with the signals that trigger repair. By reducing this oxidative stress, fruit compounds help restore a healthier internal environment where muscle repair signals can function more effectively. Another critical factor in muscle maintenance is blood flow. Muscles require a steady supply of oxygen, amino acids, glucose, and minerals to maintain their structure and function. As circulation improves, nutrients are delivered to muscle cells more efficiently, which supports protein synthesis. Many fruits contain compounds that support nitric oxide production in the body. Nitric oxide is a molecule that helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation. When blood vessels widen, more nutrients can reach muscle tissues, which can help support recovery and strength. Flavonoids found in fruits are particularly important in this process. These plant compounds help maintain the health of the inner lining of blood vessels, known as the endothelium. A healthy endothelium allows blood vessels to expand properly and deliver nutrients efficiently. In older adults, endothelial function often declines, which can contribute to slower muscle recovery and reduced endurance. Consuming fruits rich in flavonoids help support vascular health, which indirectly supports muscle maintenance. Another fascinating way fruit compounds support muscle growth signals is through their influence on insulin sensitivity. Insulin is widely known as a hormone that regulates blood sugar, but it also plays an important role in muscle metabolism. When insulin sensitivity is healthy, muscle cells can efficiently absorb glucose and amino acids from the bloodstream. These nutrients are then used for energy and repair. However, as insulin sensitivity declines with age, muscle cells become less responsive, making it harder for the body to build or maintain muscle tissue. Certain fruits contain compounds that help improve insulin signaling. These compounds help muscle cells respond more effectively to insulin, allowing nutrients to enter the cells more easily. This improved nutrient delivery supports muscle protein synthesis and reduces the likelihood that the body will break down muscle for energy. Fiber in fruits also contributes to this process in a powerful but often overlooked way. Dietary fiber supports the health of the gut microbiome, which consists of trillions of beneficial bacteria living in the digestive system. These bacteria help break down food, produce vitamins, regulate inflammation, and influence metabolic signals throughout the body. Emerging research shows that the gut microbiome plays a role in muscle metabolism as well. When gut bacteria ferment fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, acetate, and propionate. These compounds influence energy metabolism, inflammation levels, and even muscle function. A healthy microbiome helps regulate the metabolic environment that supports muscle maintenance. Fruits provide natural fibers and plant compounds that nourish these beneficial bacteria, indirectly supporting muscle growth signals through gut health. Another important aspect of muscle signaling is mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are often described as the powerhouses of the cell because they produce energy in the form of ATP. Muscle cells contain large numbers of mitochondria because they require substantial energy to contract and repair themselves. As people age, mitochondrial efficiency gradually declines. When mitochondria become less efficient, muscles fatigue more easily and recovery becomes slower. Certain fruit compounds help support mitochondrial health by stimulating the production of new mitochondria and protecting existing ones from oxidative damage. This process is sometimes referred to as mitochondrial biogenesis. When mitochondria function more efficiently, muscle cells have more energy available for repair and growth. Polyphenols found in many fruits have been shown to influence enzymes that regulate energy metabolism within cells. These enzymes help control how nutrients are converted into usable energy. By improving mitochondrial efficiency, fruit compounds help muscle cells maintain the energy needed for protein synthesis and repair processes. Another pathway influenced by fruit compounds is related to hormonal balance. Hormones such as growth hormone, testosterone, and insulin-like growth factor 1 play key roles in muscle maintenance. While natural hormonal levels gradually decline with age, nutrition can influence how effectively these hormones function within tissues. Certain plant compounds appear to enhance cellular sensitivity to these signals, allowing muscles to respond more effectively even when hormone levels are lower than they were in youth. Magnesium, potassium, and other minerals commonly found in fruits also contribute to muscle signaling. Magnesium participates in hundreds of biochemical reactions within the body, many of which are directly involved in energy production and protein metabolism. Potassium helps regulate nerve signals and muscle contractions. When mineral levels are balanced, muscle cells can communicate more efficiently with the nervous system, which helps maintain strength and coordination. Another important factor is the role of fruits in supporting hydration at the cellular level. Muscles are composed largely of water, and proper hydration helps maintain cellular volume and metabolic function. When cells are well hydrated, they maintain structural integrity and respond more effectively to growth signals. Fruits naturally contain high water content along with electrolytes that support fluid balance within muscle tissue. Natural sugars present in whole fruits also play a supportive role in muscle metabolism. Glucose is one of the primary fuels used by muscle cells during activity. When consumed in the form of whole fruits, these sugars are accompanied by fiber and antioxidants that slow absorption and stabilize blood sugar levels. This steady release of glucose provides muscles with energy without causing large spikes in blood sugar. Stable energy availability helps prevent the body from entering a catabolic state where muscle tissue is broken down for fuel. Instead, the body maintains a more balanced metabolic environment where muscle repair can occur efficiently. Fruit compounds also appear to influence signaling pathways associated with cellular stress responses. Mild stress signals within cells can actually stimulate protective mechanisms that improve resilience. Some plant compounds activate pathways that encourage cells to produce protective proteins and enzymes that repair damage and maintain cellular health. These protective responses help muscle cells withstand physical stress and recover more effectively after activity. Over time, this resilience supports the preservation of muscle tissue even in the presence of age-related metabolic changes. Another area where fruit compounds show promise is in supporting connective tissue health. Muscles are connected to bones through tendons and surrounded by supportive structures composed largely of collagen. Vitamin C and certain plant compounds found in fruits support collagen production and tissue repair. Strong connective tissues allow muscles to function properly and reduce the risk of injury during physical activity. Collagen synthesis also influences muscle strength indirectly because healthy tendons transmit force efficiently from muscle fibers to bones. When connective tissues remain strong and flexible, muscles can perform movements more effectively and maintain functional strength. Many fruits also contain small amounts of plant-based amino acids. While fruits are not typically considered primary protein sources, the amino acids they provide contribute to the body's overall amino acid pool. When combined with protein-rich foods, these amino acids support muscle protein synthesis. Beyond the biochemical mechanisms, fruits contribute to muscle maintenance through their influence on appetite and dietary patterns. Many older adults experience reduced appetite, which can lead to lower overall nutrient intake. Fruits provide nutrients in a light, easily digestible form that encourages regular eating. This consistent nutrient intake helps ensure the body receives the vitamins, minerals, and energy required for muscle repair. Fruits are also naturally rich in compounds that support brain health and cognitive function. The connection between brain health and muscle function is stronger than many people realize. The nervous system controls muscle contractions, coordination, and balance. Healthy communication between the brain and muscles allows movements to remain smooth and controlled. Certain fruit compounds support the production of neurotransmitters and protect brain cells from oxidative stress. By supporting neural health, these compounds help maintain the connection between the brain and muscles, which is essential for strength and mobility. Another aspect of muscle maintenance involves the regulation of stress hormones. Chronic stress can increase levels of cortisol, a hormone that promotes muscle breakdown when elevated for long periods. Some fruit compounds help regulate the body's stress response by supporting the nervous system and reducing oxidative stress. By calming the stress response and supporting balanced hormone levels, fruits contribute to an environment that favors muscle preservation rather than muscle loss. Natural fruit compounds also influence cellular repair processes known as autophagy. Autophagy is the body's way of removing damaged cellular components and recycling them for new growth. Efficient autophagy helps maintain healthy muscle cells by clearing away damaged proteins and organelles. Certain plant compounds appear to stimulate these repair mechanisms, helping cells maintain their functionality over time. When damaged components are removed and replaced efficiently, muscle cells remain healthier and more responsive to growth signals. Fruits also contribute to maintaining a balanced acid-base environment within the body. Diets high in processed foods and animal proteins can sometimes produce a higher acid load. While the body tightly regulates blood pH, subtle shifts in the acid-base balance can influence muscle metabolism. Many fruits produce an alkalizing effect after digestion due to their mineral content. This helps balance the overall dietary acid load and supports metabolic processes that protect muscle tissue. As these various mechanisms interact, a clear picture begins to emerge. Natural compounds in fruits influence multiple systems that contribute to muscle health. They support cellular signaling pathways, improve nutrient delivery, enhance mitochondrial energy production, reduce inflammation, and maintain metabolic balance. Each of these effects alone might seem small, but together they create an environment where muscle growth signals can function more effectively even in older adults. The body becomes better able to respond to protein intake, physical activity, and daily movement. When people include a variety of fruits in their diet, they introduce a broad spectrum of plant compounds that work together synergistically. Different fruits contain different polyphenols, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. This diversity allows the body to benefit from multiple protective and supportive mechanisms simultaneously.